just got dispatched to a call at the 1600 block of River Cove. A man with a gun and a woman screaming. He's got a gun and a illegal weapon. She's running right now, and their phone went dead. We're going to slide up and see what we got and see if he's still on the scene. I've been out here before. Let me see your hands. Put your hands above your head. 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 Put your hands. Go in and cuff them.
See that? Hey, man, you don't got to do that.
Put your hands behind your back. All right, I got it. Get back. Get back.
Take me down. Y'all get off me. Man, what the hell you doing? You don't take me. What the hell you wrong with you? What the hell you kicking me from?
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Right behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
We innocent, man. Don't do him like that. He did nothing. Man, he did nothing.
He came up kicking.
Man, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. Man, no, he didn't, man. He did nothing to y'all. He just turned 70 years old. Don't do him like that.
Now you're going to turn 18 in jail.
Hey, no, hell no. Man, y'all just did this alone.
Woman aside.
Hey, officer.
Johnny, do you want to secure him? I'll get this guy. Watch him.
Stand up.
Get on your feet.
Hey, stop. Man, you did nothing. You just grabbed me. You see how he doing me now? And we ain't did nothing. We ain't got nothing. And we ain't did nothing. Man, let me go, man. Let me go. I ain't got nothing.
Widen your feet.
Widen your feet. Man, my feet is wide. My feet is wide. Man, my feet is wide.
Stop yelling. Chill. Chill.
I ain't did nothing.
Chill.
Listen. You know me.
All right. I know. Chill out. Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Tell him I ain't did nothing.
I know.
You been on me, man.
Stop yelling.
It's like this. I'm hyper. Tell him I ain't did nothing, man.
You take your meds today?
No, man. Tell him I ain't did nothing. Man, I ain't did nothing.
Listen.
I take off my shoes. Let me take off my shoes. I ain't got nothing.
Partner, chill. Listen. Stop yelling.
My name is Roger.
I know, Reggie. Shh. Calm down.
You know, man, we have somebody.
I know.
You know this here, man.
Reggie, chill.
Listen.
Calm down.
You know me, sir. I've been knowing you from jail, man.
Calm down.
Street, man. I've been knowing you.
Calm down, all right?
Man, I ain't did nothing.
I know you ain't did that. She said the only reason why she said that because you wasn't never in the
I
house.
told her come get her. She
Why she lied to us? You put a gun on her head so... You know what? Okay, my baby ain't not asleep. She been all over there bending on the people though, so she came in the house.
Okay.
She came in the house and sat at the door. He said, damn, my baby sleep. She said, oh, where the house echo. So she went back out the house and opened the door running her mouth. So he told her that's him how she slamming the door like that. So when she got on the phone and went to the street and told me that I don't like him anyways, he tried me. So and told me he pulled the gun on her when she lied. That boy ain't never carried no gun. And she said he did that because she disrespected him. Right there going in the house and she done been in the house 7 times and he pulled the gun. This ain't even her house.
This guy was supposed to, they're fighting over her. This guy was supposed to come at her, and they started a verbal argument there. They came at her. She got afraid. She jumped the fence, came back to get her stuff. He swung at her. She got scared, called the police. She said she never said he had a gun, but in the call it says complainant has a gun.
Man, please, man. Please, man. Hey, man, please, man. Told you sorry, son, man. I ain't did nothing.
We're going to talk to him. We're going to go meet him right now.
Man, no, man.
Well, see, listen, the problem isn't with her, it's with us now, because when we came here, you started getting angry and started yelling, and then you wouldn't do what we were saying.
I'm always hyper.
I know.
Anybody tell me to judge, you can tell me to be quiet, man.
Well,
I'm always
Reggie,
hyper, man. Man, you can't do this to me, man. I ain't did that, man. You even know me, man. You know I'm always like this, man.
But now listen,
talking last time, man.
I know I took you to jail for the same thing.
Man,
when you got all that,
man, I ain't doing nothing,
because you
man.
get all agitated like this, and you start to struggle.
Sir, please, man. I can't afford this, man. Please, man. I ain't did nothing. She lied to me. I can't afford it, man. Please, I got a newborn baby, man. It's right there in the house, man, on the couch, man. He 8 weeks old, man. I cannot afford this, man. I haven't did nothing, sir. Please, man.
We're going to take him to district 2. I know him from the past thing. We're going to do a resist with him and then battering a Leo on his brother. So he's going to be a resist. He just gets agitated. I've had the same thing here with the jail for the same time last time. Try to talk to him, he gets agitated and he starts to struggle.
Okay, go ahead and get him out of here.
Don't take man hard.
very first guy, you're having to resist.
Resist.
The second guy that took a kick at him, we're going to do battery in the middle and resist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, and the female, we're going to cut her loose and she's out of here.
She's gone.
Both females are gone.
Yeah, the other one's already packed up all her stuff.
All right, are you guys all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right? Honey, you all right?
Johnny's got a cut on his elbow. I
From the
popped
second guy or the
my
first
thumb
guy?
out.
From the second
The second guy.
When I went to the ground with him.
Okay, you all right?
All right.
Yeah, Johnny's a big guy. He's all right.
Okay. All right.
Thank God you're here.
Good job.
Thanks.
Being a police officer, like they say, you're always a police officer 24 hours a day, and that really is true. I find myself when I'm with my family or whatever, we'll go to dinner, and I'll never sit with my back to the door. You know, it's just you always want to be facing the entrance. Something will happen, a car will pull out in front of me or something of that nature, and I'll get the license plate down, and it's just, you know, just instinctive to do that. Right now we're en route to a call. We have a complainant says that his neighbors are disturbing his dogs. Normally it's the other way around. Normally it's the dogs disturbing the neighbors. There he is. That's a big old dude.
Been going on for a month. They're aggravating the dogs and making them worse. You know that as well as I do. Common sense. Dog barks at you and you stand in the water. What do you do?
Spray him with water.
Yes, you can see all the way up here on that porch.
All the way over there.
We had our macaw out here.
His cage, and he's wet.
Go get Merlin.
Yeah. The bird?
Yes, $1,000 bird I had up here in the cage. They wet him. I'm tired of it.
Okay.
I'll file charges. That's fine with me. I'll be glad to file them.
Who are the individuals that are spraying
Boys
water?
lives right there.
The boys that live in this
Yes.
next door house. Okay, let's check out Merlin, see if Merlin's okay.
Huh?
This is Merlin here?
Yes, this is Merlin.
Can he talk?
Yeah, he can talk.
Why don't y'all get him to talk for me real quick?
It's hard to get him to talk.
Is it?
Yes, he wants to. Step up.
Step
Come
up
on,
on the
buddy.
fence.
Step up.
There you go. Pretty good.
Don't come over here and bite me. Look at you trying to sneak over here.
No,
He don't normally bite.
He don't bite.
When he does, he don't.
He doesn't bite hard.
Pretty good.
All right. Oh, you want some to scratch his head? Hey, buddy. All right. Did I make a friend? Step up. Oh, don't do that.
Stop that.
I didn't make a friend.
He does that when he's just being
He's
competitive.
pretty aggravated because he was squawking and turning on because they were spraying that bird.
Yeah, beautiful bird.
Yeah. If he
Yeah.
gets sick, I'm going to be very mad.
I don't blame you. Well, I'm going to go over here and talk with him real quick.
I don't know what the problem is. Well, they've turned the lights out since.
Yeah, they just now turned them out.
They sat in there at night, they drank beer, and they smoked pot. I'm sorry to say that. That's God's truth.
All right.
I've been guilty of going over there and smoking pot in the past, but I've stopped it. I haven't smoked it in years.
Okay.
I don't mind telling anybody.
Are the dogs barking when they come outside or something?
Out here,
Anytime there's people outside, they're going to bark.
Okay. A week ago, Rodney walked out here at 1 o'clock in the morning, where you're standing at, up against that fence, standing there just looking over it with a bird in his hand, just standing there, looking at the dog. Didn't say nothing to him. I laid in that window and I watched him.
Is this Rodney?
That's either Rodney or Mike. I'm not
All right,
sure.
well, let me go talk to these. I'll be right back over. How you guys doing? What seems to be the problem, guys?
We can't even work in our front yard without their dogs barking at us for hours on end. People can't even walk down the street without their dogs going nuts. And the only way I can get them shut up is I'll spray them with the hose.
Okay.
You know? It ain't
This neighbor
hurting.
right here came down and told us that he was making some remarks today about calling code compliance on my yard being messy. And I'm like, my yard is not messy. It needs to be mowed, but it's not messy. You know?
And she also said that he said when his foot gets better, he was going to go over here and stick it up both our asses.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this no more. I don't talk to this man. I don't deal with... I come home, I go inside, I do my yard work, and that's it.
Okay.
I never talk to him, but I don't need my neighbors coming down.
I understand that, and I understand that the dogs barking can be very, very annoying, okay? And the only problem we have is they do actually have a very expensive bird over there. And in the process of you guys, hold on a second, in the process of you guys squirting those dogs, trying to get them to stop barking, and
I don't squirt them.
okay, well, whoever did, they're claiming that you got the bird wet, okay? They said that during the process that you got the bird wet.
And that's another thing.
And if you're familiar with
ringing noises and all that.
okay,
It's loud. All over the neighborhood.
That's all right. We'll just call the animal control tomorrow and we'll make it.
Yeah, that would definitely, honestly, that'd be your best bet. He's mad right now, okay? So let me just tell you, don't spray him with water, okay? You're just adding fuel to the fire because the man, he's mad.
Now, if they get out and they come in my yard again, I'm going to spray them or do whatever I want.
The main little one that
not-
barks, the little brown one that barks, he gets out and comes in our yard. If I catch him in my yard, it'll be held back.
I'd walk down the sidewalk going to the store. His dogs start barking at me. I don't do anything. I just keep walking. And he's yelling out the window, good dogs, get him, good dogs. And I'm like, that just eggs him on too.
Exactly. Exactly.
So.
Sounds to me like he's just as much to blame as you guys for spraying him. So what y'all need to do is try to work together.
That's been going on for a year, but y'all haven't been called out until tonight over this barking feud thing.
Okay, just don't spray the dogs, okay?
Okay.
All right.
If they bark, I'll just call town.
I'm going to go back over here and speak with the actual original complainant. What I did was I talked with them, and they explained to me about the dogs barking. They say how it's real annoying. They can't even come out here and work in their yard. They've got complaints of their own. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I lived over there and the dogs were, but it probably gets annoying to you when they start barking.
It gets annoying to me, but that's what I've got the dogs out here to let me know when somebody's running.
I understand that.
I've got
That's
a bunch of stuff sold around.
exactly.
And if the dogs don't bark, then they're no good.
I understand. Hopefully, you guys got to live beside each other. If y'all can just work things out. I mean, because obviously neither one of you are going anywhere, right?
Well,
so
I own this house now.
right. So just try to do the neighborly thing, and just work it out together. Sometimes we have to be mediators with these people out here, and hopefully they'll be able to live together or beside each other. But tell you what, they almost had to break up me and the bird. He bit me on my finger and have a domestic between me and the parrot there, Merlin. The most common misconception people have about cops is every time they see them, they think they're about to get pulled over. They think they're going to get a ticket. Even me, when I'm driving around now, and before I became a cop, whenever I saw one, the first thing I do is take my foot off the gas and look and see how fast I'm driving. But now being on the other side, I know that 9 times out of 10, a cop's not looking to give you a ticket. He's usually on his way to a call, going to help somebody, not just there to ruin your day with a ticket.
One of the main reasons I became a police officer, several years ago, my brother and I had got into an incident where we got mugged. It was a 12-on-2 situation, and we were trying to be as passive as possible in that situation, as anyone would be. And it didn't turn out so good, and it really frustrated me from that point on. I got involved in self-defense and street martial art fighting, and I thought that if I really applied myself, I could be a good police officer.
Go ahead and get him behind us so we pick up some speed and then get him behind us.
We got some information that a probation violator suspect is on probation for a dub charge is headed in this direction. We're about to catch up to him and see if we got anything else on him besides the probation.
Let's go play it real cool. Just do a regular TV to get him out of the car as soon as possible. Watch his hands.
Ready?
Pulling over right now, just under Redwood.
Okay, stand by a second.
Got driver's license insurance with you?
Luke, come get him out.
You got your insurance? Yeah. Maggie? Okay. Why don't you step on that car with me for a second, all right? Pulled you over, you're going a little fast today, and we also got a little information you may have a probation violation warrant for your arrest. Violation warrant for my arrest? Yeah. You ain't got nothing on you, right? No knife, guns?
Straight up in the air, okay? Straight up in the air. Is it cigarettes or what? Cigarettes and what? Okay, you got quite a bit of money in there. You selling something? What's in there?
Does he have something in his pants?
Yeah, what's in there? What's in there?
Do you have anything in your the safety pin? What is it? You don't have any needles on you down there, do you? Is it down in your shorts or what?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Underwear?
No, it's in my pants.
What's this, man? Ecstasy? You have any more of this on you?
I meant you were going to go to Victor, right?
Get some narcotics guys out here, count this money, find out what he's got, and he'll be under arrest for possession of narcotics, and we'll probably be taking his money. This guy here had that stuff on him. Try to get a narcotics officer out here, that way they can make sure that's what it, said what it was. He said it was ecstasy, but we'll get a narcotics officer out here and he makes sure what it is. Want to go ahead and hold on to that? Yeah, he's got quite a bit in there. It'll take us one of those for a felony, so. George 214, are there any available narcotic units monitoring this channel right now?
About movies over there off of Greenwood or whatever.
Okay, well, just to let you know, we got a narcotics unit that's going to be coming over here talking to you guys, just to make sure. So make sure everything said to him is already covered. Exactly. So they should be here in a little bit. Okay. You have the right to remain silent, not make any statement at all, and any statement you make may be used against you at court in your trial. Any statement you may use may be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any questioning. If I have some questions for you, you ready to talk to me about something? Okay. Where'd you get that stuff at? Back in Arlington? Where were you taking it? We're going to do in downtown Fort Worth with a lot of X. Doing clubbing? And I'm not guaranteeing anything, but obviously the more help you can give us, the more help you can give yourself. Are you going to have some narcotics officers going to show up and probably ask you some more questions and stuff, okay? So the more cooperative you are, the better it is for yourself. We appreciate you talking to us about it, all right? Basically, he said he got it in Arlington, and that he's about to head downtown Fort Worth. I got him pretty much say specifically where he was going to go. He said he didn't have any specific areas that he always hits, but he's going to hit one of the clubs down there that we all know well. Pretty much delve into it there and divvy it all up. He said he didn't anticipate getting rid of all of it tonight, but he's on his way to do just that. So good pop. Very good. Excellent. All right, we'll take him down there for you, man. Appreciate it. You bet.
132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers coast 3. Yeah, 25, 14, 10, transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.